I think tomorrow is going to be a rabbit enclosure cleaning day. I did take out their ginormous litter box because I found that it made me lazy because it could sit there longer, but then I would let it sit too long and then it became especially gross to clean out. So I'd rather clean it more often and not quite so grossly. But they've got a lot of poop and stuff hanging out here, so I'm going to want to shake out fleece and do some sweeping and things in here, which I may not have time to do today because I am getting ready to head off to work. I'll only be gone for 3 hours and I'll have 2 hours to relax, but then I have to go back again to close the store. So, for another 5 hours. So I am going to have an 8-hour day. It's just kind of split a little bit. And I don't think that I'm going to be feeling like standing out in the yard shaking out Milo and Hera fleece. But tomorrow I work 3 to close. So I'll have from the time I get up in the morning until, 2 o'clock even in the afternoon to take care of this. So they've got a lot of cardboard in here that they don't need. I mean, I want them to have things to chew, but they don't need all of this. And just straighten some of this out. That bale of hay, that compressed bale of hay that I got, you guys, was a godsend because we have not had to buy hay since. And I will show you just how much we still have. I mean, that other bag of KT I was buying every week and a half for once you paid tax, it was almost $14. So for $18, we are already at like 2.5 weeks, and the bale is still going strong. So let me show you that. It is here in this bin, and ideally I do need a bigger bin. It's still compressed, but I just pull out what I want and to fill the bale that's on top of their enclosure. It is a bit messy in this corner because this little girl likes to eat hay. She likes to go over there and help herself. And yesterday she was vomiting and had diarrhea because that's just a little bit too much fiber for this doggy's diet. So I need to put this into a container that can fit it better. This bin is a little too small, and then I need to clean up this because, again, hay is all over the place in this room. But I always pull out what I need and put it in this bin. And I am going to have to pull out some more because this bin is getting a little low. I'll show you that. So we're getting a little low in here, but this has been refilled several times. And as you can see, that other bin is still quite full of hay. So I am super duper excited about that. And the girls, Milo and Hera love this hay. They really, really do. So, yeah, it was definitely a good buy. Unlike that other bale of hay that we got. But yeah, they have a mess in here that I need to clean up. So I think that's going to be my goal tomorrow before I head to work. Rather than today. But yeah, I figured it was time to show off Milo and Hera a little more because you've been seeing so much with my betas that I wanted to showcase Milo and Hera a little more again. Probably also tomorrow I'll record a little floor time, so because they really do enjoy that as well. But anyway, guys, it is a Tuesday. And I just gotten dressed to get ready for, I was dressed. I mean, I was preparing for work. I am now wearing what I will wear to work, which is basically just a black pair of pants and the t-shirt with the company's logo on it. But anyway, yeah, so it's been a nice kind of casual morning, which I've enjoyed. It sure beats getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning and rushing off to work at some place like McDonald's. That was really tearing up my anxiety. So I'm kind of glad to be done with that stress and, you know, into something that is going to be a lot better for my mental health. So anyway, guys, I will make sure to, I'm going to hold on to this clip that I'm making now, and I am going to add it to the one that I will make tomorrow, you know, taking care of their fleece and giving them floor time and things like that. So I hope everybody has a great Tuesday. Definitely got to clean up. You guys are a mess. I love having bunny friends in my yard. So pretty and cute. Hi, Sweet Pea. Hello. I wonder if you're the one that was in my yard last time I recorded. Hmm? Yeah. So cute. Hi guys. So it is it's about almost 10 o'clock actually at night. I got home a little bit ago from work. I can't even tell you what it's like to come home and not feel exhausted and stressed beyond my limits. I mean, oh my gosh, this new job, I mean, I've still got things to learn, but I'm just like so happy with the change of pace. I can't even tell you. So tomorrow I don't have to be at work until 3 p.m. and my plan is to record some floor time with Milo and Hera, and also, you know, a little bit of cleaning their fleece, so you can see how I do that, which really just involves taking it outside, as long as it doesn't rain, taking it outside and shaking it out, getting some of their hair off of it, and definitely their hay and their poop and things like that, since they don't typically pee on it. You know, as long as I can get the hay and the hair and the poop out of it, we're good to go. So I'm gonna try, and hopefully it won't be raining and I can set up the tripod and you guys can watch me do that if that's something that you want to see. I just finished feeding the Betta girls and Alpha, so I finished feeding all of them. They got bloodworms tonight. The little ones, Lambda and Zeta, may still have one hanging out of their mouth. Let's see. I don't know what happened with that one. Lambda, not Lambda, Zeta just had that one, and now Theta's back there looking at it. So I don't know, maybe Zeta decided she didn't want it, because I didn't give out any loosely. I dangled with a tweezer and everybody came for it. So I guess she just decided she's gonna have herself another one because that one was abandoned. So I don't know. Here's Lambda. Little Lambda, our smallest of the bunch. Here's Zeta. And ooh, we just had a tiny bit of a scuffle over that bloodworm between Delta and Theta. But serious business when it comes to eating. It's just, I think Theta just came and ripped it out of Delta's mouth. The horror, Alpha, the horror. So yeah, I feel like I've kind of neglected recording Milo and Hera for you since I started the sorority and all of that. So tomorrow we'll do a little bit of that. I'll do some floor time with them. And record that so you can see, of course, them having their fun, and then get their fleece clean, shaken out. Hopefully it's not raining. It did rain today. So hopefully we can get away with at least it not raining until I get that done. So yeah, and when it comes to the betas, I have, as I've talked about in the past, in the very recent past, about getting some ram's horn snails, one for each tank, because I really don't want to have zillions and zillions of snails, since they can reproduce like rabbits. I don't want to have a billion snails. If I had a way to sell them, that would be one thing, but I don't right now. So I just want to be able to get one ram's horn for Alpha and another ram's horn for the girls. And then my other goal is to get some things together and DIY a couple of filters for them, rather than buying, because I was going to just go to the store and get sponge filters. But I did recently learn through Creative Pet Keeping and Life with Pets about how to DIY a filter. So I think I want to do that, because in the end, it's going to be more attractive than just getting your run-of-the-mill sponge filter. So, and my husband did say he does have an air pump that we can run them off of. He just has to make sure that it works. So, that's going to be another one of my, what's going on here? It's going to be another one of my goals. So yeah, hopefully in the not so far away future, hopefully in the next week or two even, I can get going on these filters so that I can then move forward with the snails, so that I can, I can help out with the cleanliness of their tanks. So anyway, I am going to just take it easy for right now. I am gonna go to bed soon, but since I just recently got home from work, I don't want to just hightail it to bed, because I just don't want to do that. I don't have to get up early, since I don't have to go to work for 6 o'clock. And, yeah. So, this again will be part of the video that I post that is going to include tomorrow with the floor time and the cleaning of the fleece and all that. This is all going to go together. So, it's longer period of time for me, but you're going to see everything in a nice quick motion. So I will speak with you guys tomorrow. Hi guys. So I am getting ready to head off to work here. It is about 10:30 in the morning. I am off at 3, so when I get back, we can start in on the fun task of shaking out the fleece and everything, cleaning up Milo and Hera. And as you can see, they really do need it. With that big litter box missing, there's a lot of mess around where they eat. So, not to mention everywhere else. So I will be, and that fleece up on top of the box there was just because I had a frozen water bottle wrapped in that, and just took the water bottle out because it was thawed. They don't really need it today, so. But yeah, when I get back, we're going to be taking care of this total mess. Hi guys.
Hi. Hi, my messy boos. Yes. You're so messy. You're so messy. Messy. Yeah. I'll be back at 3, okay? Give you some floor time.
Oh yeah, that is going to be in this afternoon's plan. So yeah, I will record all that. Maybe we'll have another bunny visitor in the yard. Who knows? Last night we had a bunny visitor. But yeah, I will do some floor time with them after I get them cleaned up, and we'll just chit chat and stuff. So I will see you guys this afternoon. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I will be taking a little trip out to Rural King to buy some more equine pine pellets for their litter because we're getting kind of low, and I do need to change it more often now that it's a smaller box. So, I mean, I just changed the, I was going to show you and you're looking at me, but I just changed it yesterday, and it's getting a little bit, like, not rank, it doesn't smell, but you can tell when it expands that it is time to change it. Probably kind of hard to see right now because Milo is sitting in it, but I just put a thin layer of pine pellets on the bottom, and they just grow in there. They take on a life all their own. But that needs to be changed, and we will take care of that today too. So here we go, off to work. I hate these trees. They're so overgrown and like half dead. I hate these bushes. We need to pull them out. I like these bushes for privacy because I could sit back here and people won't even see me. It's good for privacy, but at the same time, they also catch a lot of debris that flies around. It's like a natural garbage trap. So if we come around here, people's garbage blows around and gets all trapped in my bushes. So I just want to get rid of it. But now we are off. And I was growing herbs for the bunnies, which I'm going to have to start over because these things were... We got cheap ones of these, and look at how sad they are. Those are clearly dead. But we had some really severe temperatures. One of them wants to survive. We had some really severe temperatures, so it just couldn't keep up. And I am not good with keeping plants alive in the first place because they don't yell at me like my pets do about wanting to eat. So I'm really bad about that. Never was really good about keeping plants alive. So maybe this is where we're going to come out and shake the fleece this afternoon. Maybe we'll have and I'll show you back here too, you know, part of my introductions in previous videos, I had rest in peace Sophie and Finnegan. They are buried back here, so my fence fell apart. And I did have the fence go out further, but then the recycling truck broke it. So yeah, but here's where Sophie is buried, and I want to put an actual good marker there, but right now that's just so that we know where she is. And then Finnegan is right here. So my two babies, they were both rescues. They both lived to 14 before they got to the point where, you know, they just couldn't keep on. So now it is time to head off to work. And I'm never fond of going to work. Of course I want to stay home and dawdle around with my animals and just relax. But if I had to pick a place to go to work, I'm glad it's where I'm going and not McDonald's anymore. I can't even tell you. It is a huge, huge relief to my anxiety. So I am headed to work, and then maybe after I get off work, I already let my husband know I'm going to stop at Rural King, get those equine pine pellets, and you can come with me to do that. Alright guys, so I am on my way home from work now. I'm a little bit, I guess I'm not really behind schedule. I was off at 3. It is 3:45, and that's only because I ate something before I actually left. So, I ordered some food, sat and ate it. Now I'm heading home so that I can change and then head out to Rural King to get the equine pine pellets for the buns. This This little miss is coming to Rural King with me. She is allowed in there, so she's gonna come, aren't you, Bella? Hey, look at me. Hi. You need a haircut on your face. Here it is, Bella. The Rural King. Super cute bunnies in here. A couple of lops. Oh, we got. Oh, Bella found one. This looks like a Rex. He is super cute. Let's see. How perfect his coat is. And then over here. Oh, it's a Rex. It's a Rex, because there's another one here. So the Polish and mini Rex rabbits are $19.99, and the Holland Lops are $40, and the California rabbits are $12.99. Oh. I think my daughter is having a panic attack because she has to work at 5 and I wasn't home. Normally she would probably leave about now to go to work, and I'm not there. Now, my bad, I forgot about that, but I also planned on picking up these pellets when I got off. So while I was loading up the car, she's texting and calling me, "Where are you?" So I just told her I just loaded up the pellets. Bella, you're in my way. Sorry, guys. Putting you down. I don't have room to make this turn. Alright, so, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. But, so I just texted her and I said, I just loaded up the car at Rural King. I am on my way home. So, hopefully I get her there in time. If not, that's my bad. But, you know what? Life happens. And, you know what? There are going to be days that she has to get herself to work, because I won't be available to do it. So, live and learn. This time it was my bad, because I knew she had to be at work at 5, and it was close to 4 when I got home, and then I headed out here. So she's just gonna have to wait for me to get there and be ready to run out when I pull up. So we are heading back now, and I will bring her off to work, and then we can get started on the rabbits. Guys, there's my hi Shadow. Not you. So anyway, guys, I am home now from my errands. My daughter had somebody from work come and get her, so I feel bad about that, but it's all good. But now I'm here, I'm sweating because it is super hot outside, and I'm thinking that even though I just talked about doing the rabbits, it's not that I'm not going to, it's that I'm going to wait until maybe later tonight when it starts cooling off. Like even at 9 o'clock tonight. 9 o'clock tonight I could do it. The sun will be down. You know, it won't be dark yet. I could still record, and I think that's what I might do. Just because I don't feel like doing it right now, and it's really hot. And I don't have to be at work tomorrow until 5 p.m. So that means that I don't have to go to bed quite as early, and well, quite as early. I don't have to go to bed early, period, if I didn't want. And I can take the fleece and everything out tonight and clean it then. So, hi, Miss Shadow. What are you doing? Huh? Hi, my sweet. Hey. You say hi to the people? Or are you being a snob? No. Uh-oh. Miss Brindley noticed her. Hi, Miss Shadow. How's my sweet girl? Really? That's what she thinks. She's like, don't even talk to me. So anyway, I will do still some floor time with Milo and Hera as well. I haven't forgotten about any of that. It will still happen. It just might be a different part of the day. And really, to you, it makes no never mind, because it's all going to be in the same video no matter what time I do it. So, you'll see it regardless. It's just going to be a matter of time, or a matter of when I decide to get moving. Alright guys, so I'm setting up outside so that you guys can see the whole... I won't talk while I'm shaking things out. I'll just add some music to it and make it a cleaning to music, I guess. So here we go. how particularly interesting that was for you, but that's what I do. And a little less often, but occasionally, I'll take that bottom out, which takes a whole lot longer. And I will take that bottom fleece out and take that out as well and do an even better job than what I did, which is basically just sweeping the bottom. But occasionally that'll come out and sweep too, which is a bigger process because then I have to take them out and put them into their carrier, which is stressful for them. Thank you. And fold up the pen, and it's a big old rigmarole. So that happens less often, but I take if you noticed, I have one large fleece that lays along the perimeter of the bottom, and then I have other fleece laying on top. That's what I shake out. So it catches a lot of what could be on the bottom of that. So I take those smaller ones out and shake those, and it cuts down on the cleanup of that bigger one. So that's what I do there. And then I put the one that I hung on the back of the pen was because the water dish, one of the water dishes was getting low, and with the help of the fleece, they flipped it. So the remaining water in there got the fleece wet. So I'm hanging that there for it to dry before I put it back in. But if you noticed in that sped up footage, I swept the bottom, and I'm sorry for any horrific butt shots of me leaning over. I know they're probably there. I tried to avoid that, but there are just certain angles that are better for the sweeping and that kind of thing. So I did the best I can, so I apologize in advance for any unsightly footage. And I gave them fresh water, and I also, there's a little something here, and I also changed their litter box and gave them new hay. Now I disappeared for a little bit and let you just observe them because their hay box was empty, so I had to go and rip some more from the compressed bale. Basically I ripped out enough to feed them for today, so tomorrow I will be ripping out more and hopefully filling up that bin close to full, if not full, because it just is a lot easier than having to go and rip it. It's hard on my carpal tunnel to rip that compressed hay out of there, so that's why I only did the short little bit that I did. But I'm sweating, guys. But tomorrow, since I don't have to be to work till 5, I will probably be pulling more of that out of there and filling up that bin. And of course I did kneel in there and, pet them and everything because they were all over. So I wanted to give them a little bit of time. And yeah, that's basically what I do. So yeah, hopefully it was interesting to you. That's basically my routines. Like in the morning, I check their water. I definitely fill their hay. And then if I need to shake out any fleece, I do that. If not, I'll just go in there and spot clean a little bit. Go in there, pick up some poops. Sometimes it's just easier to go in there and pick them up with my hand, or I'll use the dustpan then too. But it was getting to the point where it needed more than just spot cleaned. It needed to be totally shaken out. So that's why I did that. And yeah, and at one point I did have to put Brindley in her kennel because if you saw in the footage, she was kind of getting on my nerves. She likes to try and eat the rabbit poop, eat the hay. If it is close enough to the edge of that pen, she's trying to get it. And it's just craziness. So I put her in the kennel and finished up. So hope you enjoyed. I feel like I'm repeating myself. I'm sorry. That's about it for that. And the last thing that I have to record for you is some floor time. And I think because I'm exhausted, I'm going to do that tomorrow. I will add the floor time to this entry, to this vlog, to this recording tomorrow. when I'm a little bit more refreshed. Right now I'm going to enjoy myself a nice big pop because I'm sweating and water is better, but I've chugged on the water today. I want to treat myself to an unhealthy Pepsi and take it easy for the rest of the evening. So good night, guys.
Oh my gosh, you really love it.
floor time with Milo and Hera, and for good measure, shadows thrown in. So I am getting ready to... Milo is bound and determined to pull things off that bookshelf. What do you think you're doing? Huh? What do you think you're doing? This is why floor time is supervised. But anyway, I forgot what I was going to say. I am getting ready to go get some lunch with a friend of mine. So the bunnies have been out for a little while, just getting into mischief with the bookshelf and running around. So yeah, now I'm going to get myself ready for meeting a friend for lunch. Oh my goodness, she just tried to jump over the baby gate. But yeah, so I'm gonna put these little mischievous babies away and go and have some lunch, and then I'll have to come back here to change my clothes so that I could go to the doctor and then off to work. So hope everybody enjoyed.